Greetings, greetings, greetings. A very warm welcome to you. It's Monday night, so it must be a ZX streaming night. ZX Spectrum, I need the word Spectrum in there, well done. Now, around these parts is extremely hot. My name is Nick, and hello to all of you out there. We're just going to do a bit of stress busting here. Now, although it's stress busting, we're just going to do a bit of testing also with the streaming and so forth, because I've got upgraded internet. Yes, we finally done it. So instead of 360p, we got 720p. Thanks, Stephen. That's good. It's looking crystal clear. Brilliant, Bixby. That's good. So I've had to guess a bit with some of the settings, but I have looked it up. It should be okay. Instead of 20 frames a second, we're now, thanks Julie, instead of 20 frames a second, we're now 60 frames a second. And the bit rate's gone up considerably as well. There's a few things I can't sort of like change during the stream, but it looks like we started off quite good at the moment. So first of all, huge thanks to all members on the channel, for people that have watched the channel, and also people who've done super chats on the previous streams where I was just learning it, because I put that revenue aside and that's enabled me to upgrade the internet. Now, I was a bit worried about it, but I've done it, and hopefully it's going to yield some results because it's looking clearer already. Hooray! Right, okay, so I'm going to, because we're just testing still, I'm not quite sure how it's going to go in the next 2 hours. I'm going to stick to classic games we've already covered before, so you'll probably be familiar with all of these, so we're not going to go too obscure. Hi, Tom. We're going to look at Set Willy, just to see if it blurs at all. Pac-Mania, Super Hang-On, so all of these are classics. Stunt Car Racer, so if you've been watching the Blundering series that gone up, not last Thursday, the previous Thursdays there, you'll see a difference in the quality in there and this to get a comparison. Manic Miner, no testing is complete without Manic Miner. And in time permitting, we'll have a look at Commando, Horace and the Spiders, and maybe Chucky Egg. Jack and the Beanstalk won't be there, Stephen, but there we go. So hello everyone there, thank you for joining me. So let's have a look at Set Willy then, and see if everything holds together during the stream. Now, the internet being the internet, the chances of lagging aren't zero, but you know, that'll be sort of like YouTube's end. My upload speed before was 0.6. I did a test earlier on. It was 18.2. So we got an increase of 3,000%. So hopefully it's looking, I think it is, it's looking a whole lot clearer for you, and there's going to be a whole lot less lag. Okay, so we'll just be messing around a bit. Hi Alf, hello there, good stuff. Now later on, if this stream goes well, there's going to be a Commodore Amiga testing stream also for about an hour, where we look at things like Speedball 2, and we'll look at Pac-Mania again, and a number of other ones also. So hopefully now, looking at this, it's pretty much the same as if you was playing it on your computer in your living room. Hooray! Thanks Big Z for that, no blurry at all. You could lie still with these pixels so sharp. Excellent. So, you know, thank you for being patient with me. It was worth waiting for, wasn't it? I think we started these like end of May and maybe beginning of June. And because of your support, we're now here. Excellent. Now, these settings I'm using for streaming, I think would be powerful enough. I mean, I can go higher than this, but I didn't think it was necessary for 8-bit. We can go higher than this, and I think that will make sure I'll be able to do PlayStation stuff, but we'll probably stick mainly to what am I saying? Mainly to retro stuff, right? Yeah. Tom, yeah, Manic Miner's got stages to it, isn't it, Rich? You know where you're going. We'll be looking at that in the stream also. Thanks, Gumjo. Thank you very much. So this is the start of the new era. You can say you were there. We're testing it with the first game. It's very, very wrapped. And it's Set Willy. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Happy new internet. I thought it would never come. I'm with PlusNet. Their communication was, well, terrible, but in the background everything was going 100% according to plan, and they delivered a wonderful service on that. Just I was stressing a bit because I'm a stressy person, and if they communicated a bit better, I wouldn't have stressed so much. But that's all in the past now. I'm happy with internet. They can do no wrong at the moment. I got super fast internet. Hooray! And we deserve it, don't we? We deserve it. Right, let's get on this rope thing. Now this version of Set Willy is playing the Manic Miner music, I think, and the version I had as a kid, it played If I Was a Rich Man. There we go. I think there was a version before and they updated the music, I think. Now, Set Willy, we'll go across the battlement, see how far I get up there. But I'm glad it's clear for everyone. So it's, I don't know if you're watching this resolution, you're watching it, but it's 720p 60. But you know, if you're watching it in 720p 30, it'd be the same. And I think as well, it transcends down the resolution. So even if you're not watching it in 720p, because I'm uploading in a higher thing, I think it's going to make it clearer as well. Right. Is it playing Rich Man? It is playing If I Was a Rich Man. Well done. It's been very hot today. Let me off. Let me off. Oh man. Anyway, if that's the only thing I need to worry about, then very, very good. Very, very good. Oops. Oh, I got away with that. Didn't quite get away with that. Yeah, 720p. Right, if I can get off, if I can just, I need to get over the loony. It is playing If I Was a Rich Man, wasn't it? There we go. La 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 la. So it's a good version. It's a good version. Yeah, I did have to re-download this. Perhaps, yeah. Open your ears, Nicky. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. I mean, I went for my daily walk today, like I normally do, to try and beat stress and stuff. And it's amazing how warm it gets. How warm you get just absolutely doing nothing. I'm in the UK, of course, but you know. Oh. I didn't help that I got lost on my walk as well. I went through the woods and got lost in trees. And then at some point there was dogs barking at me and I thought I shouldn't really be in this bit. And then I had to try and find my way back. You can't beat going on a new walk, can you really? Can't beat going on a new walk. Thanks, Julie. Thank you. That's what I wanted to hear. It looks very, very clear to before. So what I will do, I will start a new playlist with the new streams on. Because as I say, they were the Jurassic streams. Hopefully the Amiga one goes a bit good later on today, and this holds fire as well. There we go, got over there. Oh no, I was right near the end there. See, don't get cocky. Always be ready for a knockdown blow. Right, I'll wait for the arrow this time. Wait for it to reset. Release the hounds, that's good. Hot stuff. I'll tell you what as well, because the upload speed is so much better, I spend less time waiting for things to upload, so it's, you know, it just buys me a bit more time to relax and make the thing better. Oh, it's not going to get that, is he? He's just got it. Cool, he's got that by the skin of his teeth. Oh, there we go. Where's that arrow coming in? Right, okay. This is a tricky one. There we go, that's how you do it, I think. Is it? Yes! Hooray! Right, battlements now. Tricky stuff. Pink battlements. I don't know if that's the colour I would pick if I owned a castle. Right, I think past this is Esmeralda, I think. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, I need to adjust that. It's going behind. Thank you, Stephen, though, for that Ko-Fi. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much, sir. I thought it went in front. I've been mucking about with stuff, but it is appreciated. Massively. Right. Off we go over to Esmeralda. There she is. She looks like a fine dame, doesn't she, there? Good. I don't know what a quicker fleeg is. I think it's a dance, Bigsy. I think it's a dance there. This is a bit tough on the eyes, this one, but it's not blurry. Oops. It's not blurry, so there we are. Oh, I bumped into a pigeon. We know how that feels. How far is that going to go across? Oh man, this looks a bit trickier than it should be. He's done it. Now, I think we can rescue Esmeralda, but you can... If you get the door, she doesn't really escape, and she kills you. She kills you. Look, if I rescue Esmeralda, watch this, right? I've got enough lives here. Hello, Esmeralda, I'm coming to rescue you. Oh, I can't get there anyway, because the conveyor belt. That's brilliant, thank you, Julie. Now, if everything works, the alert system should go. Gumdio says it's 36 degrees, 96.8. That's too hot. We need some sort of thunderstorm, don't we, really? Whoops, that's too far. Come on, event system, do the alert for Julie. Didn't do it last time, did it? Why didn't it do it last time? Right. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I need to fix it. Oh man, that seems like it's something I need to fix. So not everything's come across then, but thank you, Julie, much appreciated. Oh, there we go. Is it just a bit late? There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. 41.C in the office home. That's a bit bad. Yeah, that even looks clearer on my screen before it's even streamed. Thank you very much. It's a bit smaller than before because I made it smaller because we got more pixels to work with. Let's get past that flying pig thing. Woo. So you know, if you had a Spectrum back in the day, you well, you had to have Set Willy, didn't you? Yeah. So thank you to everyone that's stopped by the stream and watching it. It aims to be nice and relaxed. It's not expert gameplay, although I'm not doing too badly here. It's all about having a bit of fun, easing the stresses away, because I know Monday isn't the best day for stresses start of the week, but we've got Monday done now, haven't we? And then we're going to move on, because it's time to groove on. Something about a drummer and getting wicked. Oh dear, I've messed that up. How do I... Oh, actually, I need to maybe get onto that one. That's how you do it, is it? Oh, that must have been the way you did it. Right, away we go. I don't... Actually, this screen here, I don't recall ever being on this screen. Dr. Jones will never believe this. There's obviously a pattern where you need to drop down here. There we go. And there's a conveyor belt down the bottom there. Right. Battersea Power Station was the last screen. Okay. Oh, I got to start again. Why did we come this way? Whose idea was that? Good. Oh, I'm pleased. I'm pleased it worked straight away, because you always think of the worst case scenario, didn't you? I just thought maybe I set the settings too high and nothing worked at all, but it seems to have worked all perfecto, really. And it seems like the difference between the 360p and the 720 is quite big. I did do a test myself on the Amiga when I first started doing these, and Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge on the Amiga was so slow. Well, so blurry, you couldn't make out anything really. So yeah, good. Thank you for persevering. Here's the reward. Right, what's the timing on this one? That's it. Right, I'm past that. What screen's next? Is it that caterpillar worm thing? Might be, mightn't it? Oh, it is the caterpillar worm thing. Now, I think in the original game, that the game corrupted a bit on this stage. Hi, Sluggy. Oh, thank you, Phil. Really appreciated. Thank you for that. Oh, this is going good. Well, looks like we can keep affording the internet for a month at least. Hurrah! Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, let's get over that bush. Good. So, you know, so it's looking good then, isn't it? It's looking good for the future, this. Oh, we've gone round in a big circle. So we've gone to Esmeralda and we've gone right round the side. Fun. It's all about where the fun is and where we can get it. Conservatory roof. I mean, sometimes I wish want a big mansion. Then I think it's going to take ages to clean it up, and then something like this would probably happen, wouldn't it? That way is just the yacht, which takes us to a dead end, I think. Yeah. Oh. Should we go? It's very hot, so I think we should go to the swimming pool on this. I do get involved in these games. I was supposed to be just loading as many games as I possibly could, just seeing if they worked or not, but I just like it. I'm walking on water at the moment. Quite literally. Where does this go? Let's go up here. The orangery, I don't like the sound of that. But anyway, we're forced into a direction now. A one direction. That's good as well. Right, okay. Now, if first things first, really, because I'm going gradual. Potentially, I want to look at. I'm not sure if it's worth it, but I potentially want to look at Twitch as well, because that's what all the young kids seem to think is the right thing to do. Oh, and I got killed on a bit of tree, which we all know. We all know how that works, don't we? Really. Let's have another go. Let's go in a different direction this time. Good music, this, isn't it? How's the sound of the music compared to my voice? Is it still good? We need a HD world. We do. Excellent. Right, in the bathroom, in the bath, you take the tap with you. I don't know why he's collecting the tap. He's had a party, but the taps could probably help a little bit. So after this one, we'll jump into Pac-Mania. Thanks, Rosie. Oops, a bit early there. Oh, I got away with that. We'll go at Pac-Mania. So I want to see if the speed of that still comes across also, because that's in 3D. I want to see if that tests the stream. Yeah, and Stunt Car Racer will be interesting. We look a bit later on also. Excellent. I'm very, very pleased. I'm very, very pleased. Now, last week, if you looked at the ZX Spectrum stream, which was in 360p, we had a look at Daley Thompson Decathlon, which was great fun, and we set a record by getting, I think we got about 53 people in the stream at some point. So, tomorrow, we'll be ZX Spectrum streaming again, but we're looking at Daley Thompson's Super Test, and a few others. But I'll schedule it on Twitter, so you know. So that'll probably start at 7, and hopefully we can do a test stream of Mega Drive stuff as well. So I just want to see if all these systems sort of like work with the same clarity, or whether I need to do anything. It's good to have options, because I think streaming is a lot of fun, isn't it? Recording stuff's good as well, but streaming is good as well, because I can react to what you're saying, which is great. And it lifts us a little bit as well, doesn't it, if we've had a stressful day. Group power. Right, the hall. I don't know why you'd put sharp things in your hall like this. I never knew what these green things were. Were they like cacti or something in the middle of the hall? So many mods of Set Willy, of course. We covered quite a lot of them. This is going to take me to the security guard, isn't it, where I had big trouble with. Right, here we go. A lot of kids' goes would have ended here. But you probably know this already, but Set Willy Software Projects 1984. After the amazing Manic Miner, which was 1983. Oops, is he going to get away with this? Oh, we didn't get away with it. Right. Ideally, I want to jump right across these straight away like this. Oops. That's the sort of way to do it, though. I think, as Basil, well, as what was it? Punch and Judy would have said, which is probably not allowed now because of a PC world, not the shop. Yeah. All routes lead to the off license. They do. This way is the off license. Yay! Right, I've got past that. Now, next is the drive. Now, it's at this point on the Commodore 64 version where they program one of the birds in the wrong place, so it's impossible to actually get past anything. Here, you've got to wait for the right timing, and then you're sort of like past. Set Willy 2 put a few extra rooms in the way. I'm glad this bottom bit isn't a conveyor belt. Okay. Wobbly pod. What microphone are you using, Nick? It's called, I can see it here actually, I'll read it off the thing. It's called a Studio Series by Editor Keys. There we go. I bought it quite a while ago on, I think I bought it on Amazon actually. I think so. It's quite reliable. You need to get the best, you need to learn how to get the best out of it. You have to sit the right distance away from it and all that sort of stuff. But you know, it's quite easy to get the hang of first of all. Well, after a bit of messing. Right, he's passed. Right, we're going to go to the off license, and we certainly need the off license on a day like this. I fancy a beer. Now, you notice, because I'm doing it one at a time, you still can't see my picture on a webcam. That's something that probably I'll work on, so then we got the full package. So that big black area you can see on the left, it's not just for alerts, it's also for me to sync in a picture of me. Hooray! Right, which is pretty good at the moment because I'm so hot that it gives me the option of taking my top off and you can't see me. Hooray! No, I wouldn't do that if it was a webcam. So I better make the most of it this time round, eh? I'll be taken off the airwaves. It's too hot, man. I think it's going to go on all week, this heat wave, and then we're back to like more sensible stuff, I think. Right, is this now the off license? There it is. Okay, oakley dokley doke. So we're going for about 2 hours here, which takes us to about, well, I'll say roughly 2 hours, takes us about 8 o'clock. Then there'll be a bit of a gap, then 9 o'clock, the Amiga. Now, I think Amiga games will be on them longer per game than ZX Spectrum ones, because it's just natural, there's more to them, essentially. Oops, that's a nice place to take my photo. So we'll probably get through less. So normally, on the streams, I'll probably do less Amiga ones and might focus on the blundering series. On Thursday, all being well, I'm debating, because we did a ZX Spectrum Stunt Car Racing blundering series. I'm debating whether to do the same thing on the Commodore Amiga as well. That'd be quite nice to do, I think. Right, okay. Ooh, over about 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. The tracks, although the graphics are completely different, it plays in a similar way to the ZX Spectrum version. Once you're used to one, you can do the other one quite easily. Well, I say quite easily. Division 1's still super tricky. Right. Right, 1 life left, but I've drunk all the beer here, and that's probably enough. That's probably enough. Back over the bridge, as the Red Hot Chili Peppers sung about. And James Brown was always asking people to take him there. Take me to the bridge. Day of the Tentacle. I haven't played that one. Is that on the Commodore Amiga as well, Stephen? There might be worth having a look at, mightn't it? There. Good. Up we go. So, game 1, success. As I bump into a Pigeon of Doom. Right, okay. So, Set Willy works. Now, I'm presuming everything else will work. A point-and-click adventure, that one. Okay, okie dokie. So let's load up Pac-Mania then, which I think I'm going to need to joystick to do that one. I think that's over there. So you might notice it pulls ever so slightly where I'm getting this loaded up. Right, there we go. Right, you tell me if it's blurry or not, but we should be okay now, because there's no real reason for it to go blurry again, I don't think. This is good. I'm pleased. I am. Hello, Jason. Hi, user details. We're in 720p. Yeah, hi everyone. 34 viewers, thank you very much. So let's go a bit of Pac-Mania. Let's start on the block town then, so I get my eye in. Boom. A few people didn't know this come out on the ZX Spectrum. I played it mainly on the Commodore Amiga first of all. I didn't know either, but it's my favourite. It's my favourite maze game. It moves quite well. There's a slight bit of colour clash as he goes past the blocks. But this is by Grand Slam Entertainment in 1988. I think that might have been the same year that the Amiga version came out as well. If I didn't have an Amiga back in the day, I wouldn't have been too disappointed with this version, to be honest with you. It's quite good. Lots of different wells to get through, ending it in the jungly steps, then it just loops round again. Yeah, thanks, Costado. So it's a clear picture, you say? So we're a lot clearer than before. We're there. It took 2 months. Hooray! It's almost a professional channel now, isn't it? We're almost professional here. Did you ever doubt it? Get that in there. Good stuff. Good stuff. So the game gradually gets quicker and quicker and quicker, to be honest with you, and Pac-Man can jump this time. Nice music, 128K this is being played on. As I say, if you're looking for a good Pac-Man game on the ZX Spectrum and you want something a bit advanced, then this is ticking a lot of boxes. Beep 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 beep. Right, boom 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 boom. So thank you to everyone that's dropped by so far in the stream, because this is the first stream in 720p. The aim is to practice the Amiga and the Mega Drive, get them up and running, and possibly SNES also, and test with 1080p. I'm not sure that's necessary, but 1080p we'll see what it goes. 1080p on the PlayStation and then eventually PlayStation 4. I would like to sneak in maybe on one point of the week some sort of pinball or something like that, at least once. Maybe not a regular thing, but at least once. Beep beep beep. Spectrum next second run soon. That's interesting. Yeah, good. Right, I've been too busy jibber jabbering. I've lost track of what I've got and what I haven't got here. Just over here, isn't it? Oh no. There's just those down there. Right, they're all ganging up on me, these ghosts. Right, 3 left. Is that going to be... That should be enough, shouldn't it? On to the next world. Round cleared. Good job, it says. Wipeout, Burnout and more in future is awesome. Well, you know, I mean, a good time to drop in PS4 type stuff, I think, would be a Sunday afternoon, I think. So, you know, I'll look into it. And just like the Amiga, this version here, another tune, another top tune. Yeah, so thank you Stephen, who sent me a Ko-Fi on this very first 720p stream. Thanks to Phil and Julie as well that used the super chats, because your names are now being brought in to the first one that we did. Hooray! Excellent stuff. Right. I'm just trying to think of what Amiga games I've got potentially lined up later on from the list to give you a bit of a rough idea. I don't. Pac-Mania was there. I think Lotus 2 we're going to have a go at. Speedball 2 might have a look at that. Haven't lined up Shadow of the Beast 2. Perhaps I should have done, because that would have tested the amount of graphics in the stream. But there's a few other ones too. I think Stunt Car Racer. We'll probably have a look at that as well briefly. Good. Thanks, Gumdio. Pac-Mania is a good one. If I do the PS4 stream, we'll probably rearrange the screen from the graphics you can see now, so the overlays, because we need the full screen on those, I think. The retro stuff doesn't tend to take up too much of the screen, so I just place everything around, so we do more sort of like overlay type stuff. But I'm getting ahead of myself. All how the ZX Spectrum and the 8-bit world, still, despite all technology's improvements, still my favourite computer. Well done. Retro, man. Stun Runner, well, it wasn't good on any version, but yeah, you never know. Could do. Why not say hard driving as well? But yeah, there's people that like it as well. As I say, a lot of these things are down to your own experiences and nostalgia as well. And you mustn't forget that when you're looking at it and looking at people's opinions as well. Good. Right. Get jumping, Pac-Man. Oh no, he jumped into a problem. R-Type Final 2 for the PC. I did have Devil May Cry on the PlayStation 1, I think. I think I might actually own Devil May Cry 2 on the PlayStation 2, but my PlayStation 2 doesn't work. I don't think I got very far, but it was good fun though. I remember I don't tend to play my PlayStation 4 too much. There was Doom, which I quite liked. Yeah, what was there? There's Need for Speed games. I'm always a sucker for them, although essentially they're always the same, aren't they, really? But yeah, I've got quite a few PlayStation 1 games about the place. There's Destruction Derby, that's good. I've got Wreckfest also waiting to get played, so I need to look at that. Whoa! Now, later ghosts in this do jump about the place. Like, yeah. They jump. I was trying to think of a jump song then, but I couldn't think of one. I was trying to border on a Cypress Hill one. Or House of Pain, that was it. House of Pain, that was the song I was after. Right, he's moving a bit quick now, this Pac-Man fellow. Quick for a ZX Spectrum, as I say. Very slight colour bleed, but acceptable really. You can pretty much get away with it. Always make me happy, these tunes. Ding 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 ding. Street Hustle. Ooh. As 720p was built for, really. But yeah, as I say, I'm really pleased that this has worked straight away out of the box with the settings that I've done. As I say, uploading speed beforehand, when you was looking at the streams there, was 0.6. When I tested it before we went live, it was 18.2, which is pretty much an increase of round about 3,000%. 3,000%! Yeah, that's incredible, isn't it? How talk about completely different scenarios. Don't know how I was streaming before, but there we go, we were. Round cleared, good job. Situation under control. Good. So I do feel like I'm able to do quite a lot more stuff now, and I'm much more confident in the stream, because I know it's not going to break down at any second. And when you're having more fun, it's more fun, isn't it? It's more fun. So you know, it's been a better Monday than most, and it's going to continue really. So the plan this week's, I've already told you what we're doing this week. Possibly a Mega Drive stream in the week, but Commodore 64 didn't do any of those last week because my internet was being mucked about and it dipped down to 0.2, and I wasn't confident doing a stream of 0.2. That's just too low. That's lower than the lowest limbo dancer you could ever find. Whoops. Oh man. My setup. What's my setup? At the moment, I've got an i7 processor in the computer, but the basic setup is This is overkill for ZX Spectrum, but I'm going to use it on other stuff as well as a basis. We've got 60 frames a second, 720p, and a bit rate of 5,000, which I could have done 6,000, but you know, I won't at the moment because this is 8-bit. We're okay. So you know, it's high. I think the maximum Twitch lets you set your bit rate on, unless your affiliated partner is 6,000. I think, yeah. Game over. See you. Right. Okay. Let's have one last go of this then, and then test out to see if something else works. I'll try and get to the furthest stage, and then we'll have a look at Super Hang On, I think, and then another racer, Stunt Car Racer. So they're going to be interesting because they got a lot of moving scenery on those ones. So we'll see if it blurs at all, like the band Blur. Bomb bomb. Beware of jumping ghosts. Sound capture, yeah. OBS is the sound is the capture that we're using. Yeah, it's the very basic one. There are ones more advanced than this, but I thought I'd start easy first of all. Right. Hop. It's a gradual learning process. I think the first time I did it, we didn't have any overlay graphics at all. I don't think. Now they're a little bit smaller than before, which is okay. It's okay for ZX Spectrum, as I say, 8-bit stuff. Right, yeah, I have to look to see what else I can find. I don't think I'll put the chat window on there, because that seems to be good enough on the side there. One thing I potentially could do is put a members chat window on there, so anyone that's a member, their chats have been locked into the stream. So I think that's something that I can potentially do, but I'll look into that as an add-on when we've got everything running up. So it'll be like an extra perk for members. And if anyone becomes a member during this stream, which starts at $1.99, I think a Michael Jackson 8-bit dancer does his stuff, Smooth Criminal, along the bottom of the stream. Well, that's what happened last time it occurred anyway. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Hope he's not too hot. Yeah, really good fun, this one. Really good fun. There's a few Pac-Man games I haven't actually come to yet on the ZX Spectrum, I think, but we've covered a lot of them. Gulp Man, Munch Man, Haunted Hedges. I could go on and on. Right, okay, let's go. Oh, Elf Boy, that's a great idea. I wish my feet were in a bucket of ice. That's a really good idea. Why didn't I think of that before? Probably because I would have knocked it over and it would have gone on the computer, and you would have heard an electrocution down the line. I think that's an interesting sound Nick's used. Whoops. Nasher by Mastertronic. Is that based on the Beano? Because Dennis the Menace's dog was called Nasher, wasn't he? So many games I got yet to come to. We're gradually coming up to having reviewed a total of 700 ZX Spectrum games, which is a huge amount. Slowly coming up to it. Now, when I get to 1,000, that's going to be quite incredible as well, isn't it? But you know, here we go. I think there's a proverb which says it doesn't matter how slowly you go, just don't stop. So, you know, it's not all about instant success, it's by gradually building stuff. But instant success is good as well, don't get me wrong. Oops. Yeah, got a bit hectic there. Bomb, 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 bomb. So this one is Grand Slam Entertainment's 1988. Right, I was hoping they'd go that way. Oh, I thought that was a lot. I was one over there. Right, okay. Maybe it was named after Dennis's dog because he gnashes up all the pills. Oh yeah, perhaps so. Yeah, possibly. When I used to read the Beano, he also had a pig called Rasher, I think. I don't know if he's still about, but like all these things, a few years back I got a bit nostalgic and wanted the Beano again. But of course they changed the artist, haven't they, in all those times since I was a kid, and it just didn't feel the same. I just wanted the old pictures again, as you would do as a kid. And yeah, on those magazines, there's Whizzer and Chips, the Dandy, and my favourite was of the Beano, of course, the Bash Street Kids with Plug and all those guys. Which you probably couldn't get away with that now because it's stereotyping people, and at the moment you're only allowed to take the mickey out yourself. Hooray, Nick, you nincompoop! Look, I did it again there. Taking the mickey out yourself's okay. That's okay. Anyone else, well, you're in a bit of a problem. A dog called Nipper. I don't remember him. Yeah, there's Minnie the Minx as well. I don't think she had a pet, did she, Minnie the Minx? Essentially, she was Dennis the Menace, but a girl. Still had that stripy top on. I always wanted that red and black stripy top back in the day, but never happened. I was a member of the Dennis the Menace fan club, which I presume I still am if there's a database somewhere. They sent you a couple of badges, which was Nasher, which is a big furry badge, and I think the other badge was Dennis the Menace, and it came in some kind of plastic wallet as well. I felt the greatest. Small things made you happy back then. I don't know how much it cost. Equivalent of probably about £5 or something, I guess. Yeah. Another thing I used to like about the Beano, there was the comic library books, which are like a longer story. Might have been about 40, 50 pages. I like that as well. I'm not sure if you can still get those. Like when I used to get them, they cost about 15p. But I bet they would cost about £2 now, and the rest. Right, what's the time? I'm enjoying myself a bit too much here, right? This is my last life, and then we're there. But so Jet Set Willy tick there, Pac-Mania tick there. That's working, and all these ZX Spectrum games tend to work off the same specs. So there's not a great bit of variety. So one would have thought if one game works, they all should work. That's what I would think. Oops, he's boomed. So let's. I thought that was my last life then. Alright, I was about to load Super Hang On. Well, let's just go around then and see if we can find the last of the pills around here somewhere. Oh, a Desperate Dan mug. That would have been good. He used to eat big cow pies, didn't he? Yeah. The Twinkle comic. I didn't get that, Julie. I don't think I got the Twinkle comic. There was Bunty, wasn't there? Twinkle. I think there was another one as well. My sister might have got one of those. Yeah. Right. So, let's have a go at Super Hang On then, if I can remember what the keys. Oh, I could. No, I won't do it on joystick. I'll do it on keys again. Super Hang On. It comes in like 4 bits on the tape. Easy or hard. Cursor keys. I can't remember what the keys are. It says cursor keys, so we'll use those. See what happens. Right, okay, so the cursor keys are working, good. This is beginner. Now, how is this looking? Is this still looking pixel perfect, or is it not coping with the speed of stuff going round? Super Hang On, Electric Dreams 1987, based on the arcade cabinet, of course. My favourite version, I'm not overly keen on the Amiga version. My favourite version is probably this, although it is very, very basic, admittedly. And the Mega Drive version is quite good. Oh, the Game Boy Advance pretty good as well. Thanks, Jason. It looks good. Good. Oops. Oh, how did I get away with that? That was quite lucky. Now, normally without the poke on it, I don't get through the first checkpoint. Let's see if I do it this time. 11 seconds. Oh, stay on the road. He's through the first checkpoint. Oh, that was unfair. I got knocked by another car, which is the problem with this. You do get taken out from behind a lot of the times here. Right, okay, let's keep going. Woo. It doesn't really sound like a motorbike, but we can let that go. Thanks, Shirley, appreciated. Yes, it is better than the. Thanks, Gumby. It is better than the Commodore 64 version. I mean, it's weird, isn't it? How some games on the Commodore 64 are better on Spectrum and vice versa. You know, it's good to be aware of that. I think Buggy Boy was better on the Commodore 64 than it is on the Spectrum. It's a few changes. As I say, again, a lot is to do with nostalgia, how you were back in the day. Also, so it's like that. That's working quite well. Good. The roadside have no leaves, so maybe it's autumn. It could be. It could be autumn. Right. Let's have a few goes of this. I think I'm good for about the first stage, and then we're there. And then we'll jump in. If I come out of this early, that gives us more time to look at Stunt Car Racer. Maybe I'll have a practice go on the ski jump, which had a problem in the live stream versus an opponent, but eventually we done it. And maybe do like Division 1 perhaps. Good. Excellent. So it's all looking good, isn't it? It's all looking very, very good. Looking super good. Right, away we go. Super Hang On. And the idea is to hang. Now, there was a game before this. I don't think it came out on the Spectrum. Just called Hang On. I think it was in the arcade. I've never been able to find that. I don't know if it's on the Mega Drive or anywhere, but it was Hang On. Then it was Super Hang On, I think. I'd imagine it plays roughly the same, but maybe a little bit more basic. That's a good assertion, isn't it? I imagine it must be something like that. Ooh, you can change the sensitivity of the bike in this if you want to. Ooh. Right, 16 seconds to go. Don't say it's going to get... Yes, the checkpoint's around this corner. I'm even slower than before, than when I didn't get past the first bit. Come on, speed up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Da, 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 da. Right, so the only thing that's really left, now that we've got it looking clear, is the last bit, the technical bit, is my picture in there, isn't it, with some sort of like crazy stylish HUD that all the young kids have, and then we're looking good, and it's just it's just practice, and building up the amount of people watching it. If they build it, they will come, say some people, yeah, at least it's there in the first place, at least. Hooray! Good. Right, turbo. It's amazing what an increase of 3,000% on your internet speed does, isn't it? Man, I don't think I can upload in... Can I? No. There are quicker speeds than this about the place, believe it or not. Game over. Well, that's past that test then. Yes. Good. Tom, it doesn't sound like a fly has entered the room. Are you sure? I think, what was that game we played the other day where it did? Turbo Cup, wasn't it? That was a very annoying fly about the room. Yeah, it was buzzing around like nobody's business. So yeah, let's have a look at Stunt Car Racer then. Now, as I say, a lot of you, well, a few of you, or some of you, watched the Stunt Car Racer Blundering series that went up on a few Thursdays ago, about 4 or 5 Thursdays. Then it was pretty exciting on edge of your seat stuff, but you was used to seeing it in 360p. Let's see how it looks in 128 if the thing loads. Oh man, don't say it's not going to load. Actually, I might have a let's have a look here. Let's have another go at this. Let's first problem of the stream. Let's have another go. There we go. Problems are easily sorted out. Good. I just emulated a slightly different Spectrum than this. It's Spectrum Plus 2. It didn't work before. Right, Stunt Car Racer, in my mind, the best racer on the ZX Spectrum, if you've got 128k. Oh, actually, look, I wanted to change my keys then. It wouldn't let me do it. Let's have one last go. Right, press space. I've done that. Use the define keys. I pressed the wrong button. That's what it did. 3. Right, up Q, down A, left O, right P. There we go. Right. So we'll do a test, not against the computer first of all, round the ski jump. So as I say, if you're used to seeing me on the ski jump in the previous weeks, you'll see how different that is. Right. So practice. There we go. And then we'll do division 4 after this. We have a practice of the ski jump there. Tell me, if you watch the Blundering series on those Thursdays, tell me, what is the difference here? Is it a massive difference? I bet it is. Right, it's all about staying on the track. It's been a few weeks since I played it, so I might be out of sorts a little bit, but I haven't got an opponent this time. Just a practice while we drive around the track. Stunt Car Racer, Microstyle, 1989, by the amazing Jeff Hammond. And as I say, we'll probably have a look at this. I didn't want that to happen. We'll probably have a look at this a bit later on as well. I paused it and I can't seem to get out of it. Oh man. Oh, there we go. We got out of it. Great. Let's boost around here. Right, I need to concentrate a little bit here. We're driving around an ice cave. Yes, we are. Right, it's all about maintaining your car, not taking too much damage and going the right speed off different jumps. But the draw rate on this game is very, very impressive. Very, very impressive. And we're now watching this with no blur. Thanks, Stephen. It's good to know the comparison. Really, when I was doing those, I'm really pleased that you hang on to those. When I was doing that, I did say, do you want me to continue or just wait? But it's given me great practice. Through we go. So we'll be looking at this game as well on the Amiga stream later on. If any of you are about and want to look at that, should be pretty cool. Should be pretty cool. Yeah, I think I've still got the speeds here, haven't I? So I think we do 3 practice laps and then it zips out there, and then we're cooking on gas. So yeah, it still seems to be holding on quite well. I found the I'm going to make a rock of my own back now. I always found the Amiga version a little bit more easier, but I seem to be going through this pretty good. Pretty good. You really feel the bumps with this game, regardless of what system you play it on. It's brilliant on the Commodore 64 as well. I don't know if it came out on the Amstrad CPC, but if it did, I bet it's good also, if the same people are responsible. But it's amazing what they've actually done. Even if when you're watching this, not driving it, you feel the bumps as well. It's like leaning into the corners, and you feel the suspension. I've never known another game on a retro system that does it as well as this, and I can't sing its praises highly enough. But definitely my favourite racing game on the ZX Spectrum, maybe on all systems. Right. There we go. Thanks, Gumdio, world champion on. This is how you do things. 53.22. I don't know what my laps were in the stream, but I'm making this look quite easy. So if you load this up and keep falling off the track, don't get despondent. It takes a bit of practice. I know I'm pretty duff at most games, but this one I seem to have nailed. 47.7. That's a good lap time. Car hasn't taken too much damage, but that's not surprising because I'm not against an opponent. I'm trying to read the comments as well and drive at the same time. Nick, I'll catch up with them after this lap. This is the last lap. We only do 3 laps and then we're pretty much there. But it was great fun, the Blundering series on the ZX Express, and I liked it. And Division 1 was a struggle really. It zipped through Division 4 and 3 quite quickly. Division 2 was a little bit of an effort, and then Division 1, yeah, very tricky. But we won. If you want to check that out, it's there in the live streaming history. But we'll start a new live streaming. I'll have to do it after this, but we'll start a new live streaming playlist for all this new clear stuff. So there's Jurassic period and there's the modern period. Let's just boot it round here. Good. Right, okie dokie. Zip round here. Boom. There we go. That's good. Okay, Nick, can you play Zub again? Well, what we'll do, we could slide it in somewhere. I could flick something around possibly. Yeah, let's just do. Let's get out of here. You want to see Zub again? Right, okay. Start the racing season. Hi Lemmy, hope you are well. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll try and do Zub today. If we don't do Zub today, we'll certainly do it tomorrow. I haven't got it keyed up immediately, but yeah, we'll do it either today or tomorrow so you can see what the difference is. So we'll just do a couple of more races then. This is a test stream, but it's going super duper well. And yeah, then we'll have a look at Manic Miner, which should always be in the basis of any test if you do. The cheese race course is here. You're right there, Tom. Oh, you missed it the first time round, did you, Rosie? Okay. Maybe we can do it after this. We flick things about a bit, maybe. Yeah. Okay, right. Get ready. As I say in Speedball 2, which we'll hear a bit later. Get ready. No ice cream though. Right. Let's make this a bit interesting because I'm an expert on this now. Let's let him get away. I'm being very cocky. How much shall we give? Let's give him 200 meters, right? That's enough. Now let's reel him in like a predator. And this is the bit. I didn't do this in the blundering stream. This is the bit where it starts getting a bit tricky. Now it does look extra cheesy now, doesn't it? In the 720p, there's no blurs going on. Can't remember. So long since I've done this first one. It's a bit. That's all right. Yeah, they go quite slow on this first opening track. I think if I just hold fire behind him, there's a big straight, the start finishing straight, and I should be able to get past. Having to slow down now. Cool, he's going so super slow. Might have a go. I might even go to try and overtake him here. Let's go there. Good. I'm glad you can tell what type of cheese this is with the quality of this. Edam, is it? Is it Edam cheese? Well, hopefully it doesn't eat up the tyres as much as the tyres on the Mercedes Formula 1 team, this cheese, but we seem to be okay. There we go. So I gave him a bit of a 200 metres head start, and we've got past him by lap 1. So, you know, good. Yeah, do track this down, but as I say, you do need a bit of practice on this one. But once you've got the practice, how the physics works, it's a really rewarding game. And even when you complete Division 1, it goes to the Super League, where it's the same tracks again, but you got a higher top speed, and the opponents are quicker too, and that's very tricky. It is very super tricky. Yow, go. Yeah, I haven't got any holes in the frame yet, have I? Don't think we will. I don't think we will do on this one. Right, I think we're gonna. Yeah, I was gonna really go for it on lap 3, but I don't got enough boost. I don't think. Can't remember what my lap record was before. Woof! It's landed that one quite well. Now power down the straight. You can hit the boost from quite early in that corner. I think we're going to run out of boost though this time round. 47.29. That's not a bad sort of lap, I don't think. We're already about 800 metres ahead of our opponent. If this had happened in Division 1, I would have been ecstatic, and they probably would have checked my car to see, well, if there's anything that is illegal on it. Oakley dokely do. So thank you to all the members in the live stream. I see there's quite a lot of you there in the chat box. Thank you. It could be mature cheddar, Jason. You're quite right there. Could be mature cheddar, you know. Yeah, but as long as it's not Swiss cheese, we don't want to fall down any holes at all. Cottage cheese might be a bit soft, you know. We're going for all the cheeses. A Twitter poll? Well, yeah, maybe. Woof. We're in here. I think we might win this, you know. We're at 1300 clear. I could even, I'm not going to do it, but I could even fall off the track, I think, and still win this. Boof. So we won't do the full league. We'll just do one more race, the humpback then, because this seems to be working as well. Looks like we're good. Well, we are good going forward. Let's just tempt fate. It's looking pretty nifty, actually. Pretty nifty. Okay, right. So the humpback. We'll do this, and then we'll play something else. Possibly Zub then. Zub. There was another game we looked at as well. Was it? I think it's the day after that, called Astro Ball, I think. Now the cheese has gone a bit green now, so I don't know if you'll be able to think of a green cheese. I don't think Stilson's got green veins in it, but if a cheese is green, it's probably best just to throw it in the bin, isn't it? I'll leave that up to you. You can make the decision. Right, green. Oops! For a moment there, I thought that was the drawbridge that I had loads of trouble with in Division 1 on the other stream. Yeah. Right, it's got some air. It's got some air, but that's okay. The car can take it. Difference with the Amiga version, of course, is well the graphics. Although you still feel the bumps and stuff. You see a picture of all the other races, which adds a little bit of extra character to it, which is nice to see. Landed it. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Have I still got Zub in the playlist to have a look at? Yeah, I'll have a look to see if it's there. If it's not, we'll definitely queue it up for tomorrow after we play Daley Thompson's Super Test. When that's the game where I damage all my fingers. But you know, we did day 1 and day 2 of the decathlon last week, and I seemed to get away with it. So maybe I'll do Super Test, and then well, maybe look at Hyper Sports the following week, perhaps. But I'm not using a joystick on it because that's absolutely crazy. Oh, that was a bit quick. Oh dear, it got a bit leery round there. Got a bit leery. Haven't fallen off the track at all, which is good. Off we go. I think when you do the practice modes on these, the tracks are different sort of like colour. Oops, that's a bit far. That's all right. We landed it. I thought it was a bit far. If that was the drawbridge, the crack across the car there for just timing it slightly wrong would have gone all the way across, I would imagine. Awesome. Jeff Crammond. He didn't make too many other games. I mean, there's Microprose Formula 1 on the Amiga, which is epic. I can't quite think of what other ones he made, unless they weren't quite as good as this and didn't quite make it, perhaps. Maybe that was the case. Yeah, I saw that, Julie. You put it up on Twitter. I did see that picture. I think you crashed off the track a few times. But yeah, it's very, very tricky to stay on there. So I would say keep practicing if you haven't already. But it's doable, those first ones. But it's such a frustrating game, first of all. I remember when I first got it, I was off all the time. And then I didn't play it for ages, and then went back to it a bit later. But there's not much room to work with, and quite often the opponent will bash you off the track at important bits. You need to keep away from them. Off we go. Yeah, Custado. Grand Prix 3 and Grand Prix 4, yeah. There was lots of like mods and editors, wasn't there? So you could update them yourself, change the speed. I remember there was one I put all my I think college friends at the time in cars and made them really slow so I could thrash them. They never knew. They never knew. Grand Prix Legends. I never got to play that, Rossi. Grand Prix Legends. Is that the one where it had a picture of Graham Hill on the front and all the different cars from different years? Yeah. But the most modern ones now, is it iRacing, I suppose, is the most modern sim ones, isn't it? iRacing, perhaps on the PC. There's a YouTuber called Jim, I think it's Jimmy Broadbent, that sometimes watch some of his videos, goes around on that. I think he took part in the virtual Grand Prix racing as well versus some of the stars. If some of the stars want to take me on at Stunt Car Racer, I'm available. I don't think that'll get on the telly. I've run out of boosts, but anyway, that just shows good racing. Waste not, want not. Yeah, 50 cars. I might have to track that one down. Is that on the Amiga, or is it just the PC? Yeah, no second prize. That was a good motorbiking game. Yeah, it's something I could maybe queue up in the future as well. Essentially, yeah. Good. So we won't hang on Stunt Car Racer because a lot of you have seen a lot of that before. Let's see if as I say, I'm not sure I've got Zub here, but let's have a look. I'll have a look for you. Yeah. Yeah, what we'll do then, Zub, let's make a note of it, get my pen out, write down Zub. If you're around tomorrow, ZX Spectrum stream will be 7 to 9 then, probably on that. We'll do Zub in there after Daley Thompson's super test. He's an interesting looking fellow, is Zub. Right, okay, so it wouldn't be, as I say, it wouldn't be a stream without looking at the Manic Miner, would it? I don't think so. Right. Let's try and find it. I've got terribly lost in my folders. Let's go back to the beginning again. Nick, just keep talking. It'll work out, will it? Yes. Right. Right. Manic Miner. That begins with the letter M, doesn't it? I think so. Now this should... Set Willy was really clear, so this should be clear as well, surely. Papyrus is a great game, yeah. Oh, yeah, Papyrus the makers. But Papyrus was a great homebrew on the ZX Spectrum as well, yeah. We'll be covering another homebrew on Wednesday. Can't immediately remember what that is, but members of the channel would have seen a special video letting you know what's going up in the following week, so you would have known that. Brilliant. Thank you, Big Z. Appreciated. That'll go into the maintaining the internet fund. So thank you very much for that. It all adds up. Thank you very much. Right, see how far I can get on this. Sometimes I get a long way. Sometimes I don't. Bug Bite in 1983 and written, who we all know, the amazing Matthew Smith. Yeah, cheers, Big Z. There we go. And the alert's gone up as well. Good stuff. It all works. The event viewer, if you're wondering, if you're new to it, the event viewer holds out the last 4 events on the channel, which includes, I think, super chats. If someone becomes... Oh, I messed that up. If someone becomes a new member, I think it does that as well. And at the moment, if someone subscribes, it does it. Oh, look, I've messed up there. Oh, dear. I don't die too many times on the central cabinet. I was too busy explaining stuff. Normally I can do this off by heart, this. Right. Tell you another one we could look at on a future stream. Now everything's a lot clearer. We can have a look at Plunder again, because that was quite good fun, wasn't it? Where we took that boat around the world stopping gold. Maybe the Wild Bunch. Now that's a little bit clearer, because I think I had that playing at the wrong speed before, and that's why I lost the shootout. Right, just keep walking. Don't stop, Nicky. Just... Right, so I imagine this is as clear as the Jet Set Willy was. So, we know that we're alright for 8-bit then, so tick that off. Commodore 64 stream will go out on Wednesday. I don't think that needs to be called a test, because if the ZX Spectrum works on 8-bit, the Commodore 64 is going to work as well. Hi Red D, hopefully it's looking a bit clearer for you on first look on this. 720p. Manic Miner, there we go, good. Well, I lost one life when I shouldn't have done. Now off to the cold room. Oh man, I just want to get in that cold room now. What wouldn't you give to go into the cold room at this very, very moment? Oh, lovely. How do we do this? Oh, you pick up that one first. I should know how to do this automatic. It's amazing how you can forget stuff. I'm sure I used to do a speed run of this. There we go, that's good enough. We should be doing it now. We should be doing it. So thank you Phil, Julie and Big C in the super chat, and thank you to Stephen who did the Ko-Fi. You might have seen his name rush up the screen, but I need to alter that because it looks like the main screen covered it, which shouldn't be happening. But thank you Stephen. Good. Right, away we go. Don't forget to put your coat on. That says Gumjo. I don't know why yes, hid your comment, Gumjo. Sorry about that, but all you put is don't forget to put your coat. Actually, let's release that. The screen might pause a minute. I'm releasing Gumjo's comment. There we go, he's released it. I don't know why it blocked that. Anyway. Jason, a 4K stream, I think it might be possible on my speed. It wouldn't be very good, but I think it's possible. But we'll go up in steps. So we'll get the Amiga working, we'll get the Mega Drive working, then we'll get PlayStation working, and then we'll have a look at 1080p as well. So it's just gentle steps, so we've got lots of different options and keep this thing varied. Enduring Forest, that's a good way of a good distance to get. Yeah, there's a few tricky bits on that Enduring Forest. This bit I tend to have a bit of problem with as well. Sometimes I get the timing completely wrong, but it looks like I've got it right this time. Yeah, that's it. So normally if I get past this, I'm on for a good run. Classic Spectrum, you're quite right. From 1983. 1983. The Menagerie. You get some good sounds, don't you, on retro games? And each of the computers got its own unique sounds, and once you hear them, it just takes you back to another time. And the Atari 2600's got some great earthy sounds. ZX Spectrum's got its beeping. Commodore 64 punched above its weight in an 8-bit world in terms of sound, but you know, it's what you've grown up with, and precious sound. I mean, the sounds when I'm playing Attic Attack are absolutely awesome, absolutely awesome. And Jetpack as well. Those were great times, weren't they? They were great times. I suppose it's a bit like smells as well. If you smell them like a flower you smelt as a kid. Where am I going with this? You know what I mean though? Like freshly cut grass. Sometimes that reminds you of school sports days into in a happier time, or playing football at school. Yeah, Skylab. I was never that good at the Skylab landing bay. It's a bit tricky. And the emergency generator. I tend to start running out of skills when it gets to Attack of the Mutant Telephones. Sometimes I get that, sometimes I don't. This one's quite tricky as well. Yeah, this is a tricky stage as well, Eugene. The trickiest bit is this bit here, seeing when to go. Cut the pun on the toilet rolls. That might be the right one, or it might be wrong. I think that's wrong. Right, hang on a minute. Yeah, that was wrong. As you can see, I'm on to my last life as well. So sometimes I go straight through to the Kong Beast. Sometimes I have a bit of bother. But you get a new life every 10,000. We're quite a bit off it at the moment. Right, let's try that. No, this looks wrong. This looks way wrong. Oh my god! Oh dear. We'll have another go. We'll have another go. Obviously, I haven't got my Manic Miner boots on today. I've got other things on my mind. After this, I was thinking, although we covered it before, like all of these, is maybe having a quick go of Commando. I think that's going to be pixel perfect as well, to be honest with you. okay. Let's get past this yellow robot. This yellow robot is in his own game called it's called Manic Miner Robots Day Out. But there's quite a lot of swearing in the game, so I couldn't live stream it. I did review it, but I had to put some censors on because this channel is always, well, the style of it really is family friendly really. So if you're trying to get your kids into 8-bit gaming and don't want a load of swearing to happen, then you're pretty much safe with this channel. But I did review that game, put some censors over some of the room names and stuff, but as a live stream, I couldn't do that. So there we go. That's not to say that any games with lots of swearing is wrong. I do like watching those ones as well. It's just the style that you go for. It's the style that you go for. Right, the cold room again. Put your coat on, said someone. Practice makes perfect. Sometimes. I mean, the games that I spent a long time on as a kid, I generally seem to be quite good on. It's because, well, you had nothing else to do, did you really? I think that's probably it. And it was the biggest pain in your day is when your mum called you for dinner and you was on your best life or something like that. You could pause it, but when you got back, the computer would be quite hot, isn't it? You're right, Gumdio. Everyone has their own style, and that's what I say. That's what I say as well. Sometimes you get in the comment section. It doesn't happen too much, where someone says such and such done this. Why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? Or come up with an idea for the channel, and I think that's a good idea. And then I do a search, and it's an idea that someone else is already doing. So that's no good. You want to be unique. You want to be unique as possible. It's good to be influenced by other people, but you don't want to copy them. No, that's when it stops being fun, I think. That's just what I think anyway. But Racing Point, the Formula 1 team copied Mercedes and let's put them near the front of the grid. So what do I know? Right, the menagerie again. It's fun. Boom. Right, okay. What I need to do to vary it, on the event list, it's all red on these, just to make it a bit more interesting. I think I maybe need to change the background colour on that, depending on what system we use. So maybe on the Amiga one, we can do it blue or green. Yeah. I think I've got the wrong timing on this, he says. Yeah, I've done a boo-boo. Can I slow it down a bit? He's done a boo-boo. Oh. I've lost my. It is very hot today. I'm gonna use that as my excuse. Yeah. I think a lot of stuff just gets siphoned out now. In terms of, I mean, sometimes it's in the chat, especially. It takes out the most innocuous comments, and I just don't know why. Mind you, the time I understand YouTube is the time I think I'll be a billionaire. Which so never. Right, there we go. Right, let's jump over that thing there. Whoa! Take the second key. Oh no! Ow! Why is this? Why has this got so difficult all of a sudden? Now, you normally just zip through here without any problem. Yeah, I generally just zip through without any issues at all. But this is just a test, though. It's just a test. I'm on my last life now. Bomb. It's not really a test, is it? Really? I played this. I played this first time almost 40 years ago. When does a test stop becoming a test? Oh, there we go. All right, that's it. We've done it at last. Right, there we go. I've made such a meal of doing the first 3 stages. That doesn't give us any room for manoeuvre when we get to Eugene, the Toilet King. Well, we still got to do this first, but there's nothing really to kill you here apart from a big fall. I can pretty much do this one on autopilot, I think. But having said that, I did think that about the menagerie. I'd like to play the Amoebatrons a visit, to be fair. The wacky Amoebatrons. Take that. Thank you very much. Right, we're pretty much there. One left to go. Right, one jump. Right, now Eugene, but I'm not confident with just one life. Generally, I need a bit of luck on my timing on the return trip, and those bushes down the bottom are quite evil as well. Right, here we go. Now, you need to do it as these toilet guys are coming at you. There we go. Didn't have many pixels to spare there. Now this is a bit evil as well, this bit. Cool. Doesn't give you much room to work with there. Oh no, actually, I was gonna do something risky there, but let's wait for Eugene to come down and get out the way. Now this bit's quite evil as well. Those two bushes below. I think I can jump. That's it, just about okay. And that bit's tricky. Now the last of the tricky bits. There we go. He's going to come down to try and get us, and we've done it. Well done. Eugene's lair is done. Processing plant is the Pac-Man. On the Commodore Amiga version, there's, and mostly the MSX version, instead of that bush below me there, that magenta one, there is a ghost, I think. Come on. That's it. That's it. So yeah, there's a few trickier stages than other ones. This one is sort of like a timing thing. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, we'll get an extra life at 10,000 if we can get there. If we have enough air left over, it might get us to 10,000. It is pretty nerve-wracking, Julie, you're right. If I had more lives left, I'd fine, but we made a bit of a meal of the menagerie, didn't I? Yes. 1, 2, up there. Yep, this looks pretty much done. I don't want to walk into that diver's bell thing. 10,000. There we go. Got an extra life, and we're onto the vat. And you see the extra life. Oh, we got some guy dancing at the bottom of the screen, and he's dancing in 720p. Did you know that? He's dancing. It's the first time Manic Miner's danced on 720p on my stream. Hooray! Actually, that's on the live stream. On the pre-recorded, he has. It's no bones there. Right. Drop down here. So this is like a timing thing as well. Can't do a big jump over this kangaroo. Just got to do an up jump here. There we go. That should be enough. And it's flashing again. So from the jaws of defeat, we've got a certain distance there. If you turn the music off, Stephen, they do stop dancing. They do stop dancing. Miner Willy meets the Kong fellow. Kong beast. Right. Now I think this is when it starts getting a little bit tricky. This bit. Yeah, see, landing on one foot. There's not much room to spare here. Thanks, Rozzy. There we go. Hi, Raymond. I can't think what game you're referring to. I think I do, actually. Right. Hit the switch. Good. Get your bananas. There's the Kong beast there. Now, shall we risk trying to knock him off his perch? I think we should, shouldn't we? It's the right thing to do. There we go. Wait for that Brussels sprout thing to go past. I'm sure it might be some kind of nut. Right. Really, we just need to get that other. Right. You don't really need to do this. So it might be spelling doom here, but I want to take out this guy here. Oh, what happened there? I'm not sure what happened there. It aborted it. I must have hit an abort button. That was a bit bad. We were doing quite well then. Oh, that disappointed me. That's never happened ever. I didn't even know there was a button that could do that. I think I've been hacked. I think I've been hacked by someone. Has that ever happened to you in this game? I don't know what to think. That was just craziness, wasn't it? Oh, I don't think we can get there again. Right, next time. Do you think it was a crash? Yeah, I think it might have been a crash there. Sorry about that, folks, but I would have got him. It seems like the Kong Beast was one step ahead. He's always one step ahead, isn't he? Really, that crazy Kong Beast. Oh. Right, okay, let's put that behind us and have a go at Commando. I'm quite tempted to do that again. No, we won't do it again. We do Commando. That was craziness, wasn't it? Right, let's load up Commando. I've got a cheaper Commando, but I probably won't put it in. Let's just do normal. Right, Commando. I was gonna knock him right off his perch. Then I really was. Right. I think we can redefine the keys on this one, can't we? What button? K to redefine the keys. Good. So this is the clearest you'll see this game on the stream, at least. Fire is P. Oh dear, that probably wasn't the best. And grenade M. But I think if you hold down fire, it would do a grenade anyway. It will. Right. Okay. Good. Good stuff. Go through here. This is area 1. Right, he's not got a cheat on it for a change. Now these guys you can't kill. Well, can't kill the purple one. Oh, look at that! I died there. That's a bit noobish. They seem to be firing more grenades at me than normal. I think the first stage is quite so. Thanks, Smithers. Yes, it does look a bit better in 70p, doesn't it? Really. I'm glad you're seeing what I'm seeing. Right. Pop. Oh, I was right near the end then. If you've got a guy that turns out just keeps doing bombs, it spells doom. Right, that person's ruined it. I was going to just stay one side and just shoot them from there. Ow. As a kid, I used to just do this stage for fun quite easily. First of all, without any real hassle. Right, this should be easier. Right, that should be. Am I in the right place? I think so. Should be the right place. I think it is. Oh, it wasn't. Oh man, caravan. Right. Now look. This is how normal warfare takes place. That was hideously bad. But at least we are better than Ray, Claire, Chris, Dawn, and Pat Lynn. In your face, those people. Right. Okay. It is similar to Who Dares Wins, but that's like flip screen, isn't it? It's not continuously scrolling. This is probably my favourite run and gun. Although today, in particular, I seem to be worse gameplaying than normal. I've had other things on my mind. That's what I'll use that excuse. Right, but I'll have more time to practice once this once I catch up with where I am with my uploading and stuff. I'll be able to buy extra time in theory, but I'll probably fill it up with something else. And that's to improve the channel, and that's generally what I do. Am I going to do this or not? It's only... Yeah, he's done it! Hooray! Well, I made that look pretty easy, didn't I? I made that look so easy. Have you gotten worse since you went to HD? Probably. Yeah. Probably have. There's a few other run and guns here. There's Duet as well, which was called... I think it was called... what was it also called? Commando 87, I think it was called. Front Line. A car ball, but that works a bit different, isn't it? It's not really a run and gun. That's like an Operation Wolf sort of blend. There's those guys in their bunkers. Hi, guys. Tricky on the Commodore 64 version, getting past those bunkers. But here we can just run through. Yeah, Cobra, Rambo. That's the 1, 2. Right. Got a good range of weapons. Well, actually, that's the one thing this game hasn't got, is it? It hasn't got a flamethrower or any of that sort of stuff. Taking that out. I think I've got an extra life, did I, for that? Good. Right, now, I'll just do a bit of weaving. Weaving's good to avoid bullets, isn't it? Weave. Oh, I only had 3 of them left then. Only had 3 of them left. Right, come on. Come on, lads. Just walk into the bullets. That's it. Be nice. Walk into the bullets. Where's he going? Right, that's good. That's good. Nice of him to escape. He bottled it. Obviously scared of my amazing gameplay. 7 lives left. Excellent. Thank you, Jason. Right. Right. Actually, on the live stream, Commodore 64 live stream, we did cover Commando, and I got a copyright strike for the music. Well, it wasn't really a strike, but they said all the revenue from that, which is probably about 20p, I had to go to the person that made the music. I've never had that before. A copyright strike on a bit of 8-bit chiptune. What's going on there? Anyway, I could have appealed it, but I couldn't be bothered, just in case it didn't go in my favour. But I haven't had that for quite a while. If you're going to get it, I'd imagine you'd get it on like PlayStation or the modern games. But Commando on the Commodore 64, that was a shocker. Right, we're moving on up. Nothing can stop me, as M people once said. I've blown up a tank with just a few bullets. I don't know what that tank was made out of. Paper mache, perhaps. Oops. Now this is the bit where you need to bomb these guys, because they're like having a bombing competition. Bombing used to be banned at swimming pools, of course. They said no bombing or heavy petting. I never did any bombing or heavy petting. I didn't know what it was. Oh look, I've only taken out one of those guys. Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky. That's what that song. What's that song where it goes? It's tricky. Some sort of rapping song. But he was right though. I'm sure he was playing about this. I'm going through all my lives here. I'm like a cat with 7 lives. Take these guys out, and I've got a chance. Right. Oh no! And we start all over again. There's obviously a set way of doing this, which I used to know, but now I don't know. It's amazing the sort of stuff that we forget, isn't it, really? If I went on to Fortnite now, I'd probably get my butt kicked. Well, I say probably. Let's change the word probably to definitely. I'll definitely get my butt kicked, I think. Yeah. Maybe I should go on Twitch with some sort of crazy name like Superfly and be the worst Fortnite player of all time, perhaps. That'll get the people watching, wouldn't it? Okay, Commando. Actually, I just had a thought of another way I can possibly get Zub working. Hang on a minute. Let me squeeze. It might be in another folder. Let's have a look. Let's Zub it. Zub. Is that going to do it? I think that might do it. I'm not sure. You live and you learn, then you forget it all. That's quite right. That is quite right, Gumdio. That is quite true. I think this is Zub. As we're being shot, I can't remember what the keys are though. Normally I prep these before I play them. But let's hope it's easy, otherwise I just have to try and work it out. Oh, R are redefined keys. Well, that's alright. That's an interesting sound, isn't it, there? Yeah. Right, Zub. Redefine keys. Jump Q, crouch A, left P. So I did have it. It's in a different folder, but I normally put the stuff that's going to be live streamed in a folder ready to go, so it's easier to find stuff. Although sometimes it's we won't do well hard. We'll do easy, right? Okay, so here's Zub in 760. No, not 760. 720p. This bit takes a bit of loading. It's a bit where you think maybe that it's crashed. There we go. Right. So we need to go up these ledges to get to the top, if you're unfamiliar with Zub. And these alien guys will try, if they knock us off the ledge, we'll fall all the way down to the bottom. So it's a little bit tricky. If you go too far one side, I'll do it on purpose, you'll hit a shield. And you'll see that my strength there, represented by that big yellow guy in the top right, he gradually turns into a skeleton. And we can turn it into the, I think if we hit 0, we can turn it into map, I think. Oh, look, see, and that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to do that. Now, I do know that's the map so far. Oh, man. So, yeah, it takes a little bit of practice, this. I would have practiced it maybe earlier if I knew I was playing it. Well, let's see if we can just get up the top. I think I did it on the stream, didn't I? Yeah, it's got nice animation. It's nice and smooth there. It's nice. Okay. Thanks, Raymond, for dropping by. Much appreciated. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Right, okay. Fortnite squad. I need to be in a Fortnite squad. How long would you be in there for? About a fortnight or something? Maybe I can do a sub squad. Boom. Right, come on. Up there. Right, just not hang around before the aliens get us. Oh! Yeah, there's a lot of frustration in this game. Go away, alien. Go away. Tiny alien. I don't like facing that way. Where are they? Oh, look at that. And that's why. Who said to play Zub? Look. Oh, crazy. I like the way he bends his legs when he falls down, though, to avoid injury. That's quite good. Yeah. Right, boing. Boing. We'll do it this time, surely. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, it is sort of like those moments. Look, it's gonna... No! What chance did I have there? Little or none, I think. Oh, this game. After I said earlier on that I don't swear, I just put on the game that will just test me the most. Right, I have to say, oh nincompoops or ploppers or something. Right. Right, come on then. Get to the top. At least all the ledges are close together here. We know what's going to happen, don't we? An alien's going to come down and cause trouble. Let's put the map on so we can see it. Right, I'm in that square, and that little dot is the alien. We've got him. Right, okay. So this is probably the best the view to see. So we've still got a bit of way to make up to the top. Nincompooper indeed, Gumdio. Yes. There he is. Right, good. It's taking him out. Be a lot easier without the aliens. Well done, Rosie. Yes, good. Whatever makes it sharper is good. Oops. Take go. Never invite an alien round when you're trying to jump up on different ledges. Here it comes. That's taking him out. I can't have too much far to go. Look, we're quite high on the map there. Two ledges at least. No, you, yeah. This game. Oh man, I was right near the top then. You should always be ready for a knockdown blow. Are we gonna do this or not? I don't think so. I think I did do it on the initial stream in 360p, so I might not have done it. The blurring might have got in the way. I don't know how much life we've got left either. Let's have a quick check of our skeleton. That's not looking very healthy. As soon as that goes to 0, we've had it. A bit like that chicken in Attic Attack. How did I know that was going to... Oh, no. How did I know that was going to get that? It's a bit of a metaphor for life, this game. Keep trying and eventually you'll get up the top or you'll turn into a big skeleton. But either way, just say, hurrah, life's random, 100 years' time, no one's going to remember. So let's just have a bit of fun and a bit of a laugh and tell everyone that they're brilliant. Hooray! Yay! Right, up we go, right? No, this way. This way. You see the dot coming down the screen? It's coming. Where is he? Come on. That was my fault. I fell off that on my own. Then. We didn't need the alien. Zub is a bit like Mr. Bean. Oh, yes. Ugh. Right, okay. Let's have one last go at that, eh? Come on, have one go. We'll do it this time, probably. Yeah. I agree with that, Elf Boy. It's just two eyes in a spacesuit, isn't it? But it has got a lot of character, for sure. I would have liked a Zub 2, maybe on like a more conventional platform game. I think that would have been a bit of a hit. I don't know why they didn't do one. Maybe it's just a curio. Check out Astro Ball if you haven't already. It's not quite as fun as this because you're controlling a bouncy ball, but it's not quite so annoying. It's just about balancing and timing and all that sort of stuff. Right, let's get the other map on. There he comes. Go. Just don't get anywhere near those aliens. Where is he? No, we don't want anything to do with you, sir. You're not welcome round here. Oh, look. Leave me alone. Right, that's good. That's got rid of the first one. There'll be another dot coming down in a moment. Let's make hay while the sun shines. Can you see it? You can see that dot coming down. It's homing on us. Get out of here. I don't want anything to do with him. Got him. Right, okay, so bit of weaving out the way. Next ledge is over here. There's less time now before they actually get to me. Oh god. What's that thing doing? It's having some kind of fit. Got it. Come on, let's make some time here before the next one comes down. No, oh! Quick, get on another ledge. Right. Crazy stuff. I don't know whether you should just go quick on this or slow or what, but I didn't have any chance of witting him or getting out of the way. So yeah, we won't play Zub tomorrow because we're playing it now. I definitely need a beer after this. Definitely need a beer. I'll say to celebrate the stream, but really it would be because of nerves caused by this. It is a nice game, I must admit. It is well coded. Thanks, Brian. It was a request actually in the stream. I don't think I had it. It wasn't planned. Oh, I do get up the top. I'll be extremely happy. I mean, how can I avoid this thing? Oh, there we go. Good. Just got in the right angle. Got about 3 more ledges, and it's pretty much where I got to last time. Right, go. Just go. I've done it. Oh, thank goodness for that. Cool, that was amazing, wasn't it? Hooray! Oh, we've done it. I can sleep well now. Despite it being super hot, but at least I can sleep well. We've done the first level of Zub. What's this? Energy restored 5. Well, that's not great. Now we're on to the next stage, or is it the same stage again? I don't know. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Stephen. Whoop. Thank you, Red D. Right, it's a different stage, but it's the same colour. So the same sort of thing again, I'd imagine. Oh, but now we're versus these jellyfish octopus guys. Well, these ledges seem to be quite in a row, don't they? That was quite easy. This way. Hello, Bonehead. Hope you are well on this fine Monday evening. Right. It's always good to get Monday out of the way, isn't it? Really good. Let's get over avoid this killer octopus thing. Good. He just got in the way there, which was nice. Nice of him to do that. Right. Am I getting better at this game? Is it just my imagination, as the song went? Just my imagination, running away with me. Wherever it went. Oh, you need to have lots of fluids today. Get by a fan or something. You definitely don't want your 50 tog duvet on your bed. That is for sure, with an extra blanket on. Don't do that. You might overheat if you did that. Right, I always crouch when I move the thing. I think it's the best thing to do. None of these jellyfish things have knocked us off the ledge so far. It is a bit ultimate, see, I suppose, Tom. Yeah, it is. It is a bit like one of those. Could easily be, couldn't it? Oh, right. I think we must be near the top now. Surely this is near the top. Oh, but why did I say that for? Well, I didn't go all the way down the bottom anyway. We was doing quite well against those robot jellyfish things. Ah, and then I did that. Well done. What a dope. Oh man, Caravan. Yeah. Right. Let's. I think we should play a bit of Chucky Egg now. Do you think? Bit of Chucky Egg? I think so. Chucky Egg's by A&F Software in 1983. So all the games seem to be working on 720p. Let's do a bit of Chucky Egg then. Get that in the can. Doo-be-da-boo-be-doo-boo. Can't remember what the keys are on this one. Okay, Chucky Egg. Following fixed keys, yeah, we can't change them. I think you might be redefined again. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Right. So, we'll do... oh, look, it's going a bit like Elite did at the bottom. But this is by A&F Software in 1983. I think it's going to let me redefine the keys, isn't it? Yeah, R, good. R. Up is Q, down is A, O, P, and jump. There we go. I'm sure a few of you had this back in the day. Let's see if I can at least get off level, let's say 2 then, by my own low standards. But now it's in 720p. One player. I'm the only one here. Chucky Egg. Oh, this brings back some memories, doesn't it? So we're controlling Henhouse Harry, as you already know. And we need to collect all of these white eggs to get off the next, get to the next stage. The purple bird seed or magenta bird seed will give us extra points, and all the time we need to avoid bumping in to these blue geese things. A little bit of colour clash, but that's okay. Right, let's give them the slip. I mean, I love the sounds on this. I really do. Whoops. I think, right, I should be able to do level 1, shouldn't I? Really. 1983, the early 80s. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Where's that bird going to go? All the way down. Good stuff. Right, if I jump across the top, we should be good. I think once you've gone round the levels, that bird escapes that cage there. You can see on the top left, and you've got to avoid him as well. That's an odd style of jump. I was used to Manic Miner back in the day, and this move's slightly different. Okay. There we go. Oh, you play. Well done, Stephen. That's good fun. You'll probably get a bit further than me. Level 2. Right, now... there's an extra goose for us to try and manoeuvre around. So you don't need all the magenta bird seed, but that will give you extra lives if you want to... well, not extra points, I should say, if you want to pick it up. Right, so a bit like Pac-Man, isn't it? Where you need to get all the pills. Bit like it, but a bit not like it, I suppose, at the same time. Right, there's no birds around here, so that should be quite good. Can I nick that egg there? Good. Down we go. He certainly moves quite fast, Henhouse Harry. One left. I think we should be able to get that. Boom! Level 2 done! Well, there we go. I've got some of my skills back. Yeah. Now, I think this is the bit where I start having big trouble. It's this lift here. I always have big trouble, even after all this time, with the timings of going up that lift. Where's that thing going to go? Can I nick that? Oh! There we go. I'll pinch that one. Right, now, this. I know I should be easy after about 30 years, but still I have bother with it. He says that and he does it. Well, that must have been lucky. That must have been lucky. Oh. Do. Lifts of Doom. They certainly are. So, if you're enjoying the live stream and you haven't already, please consider subscribing because I think, although no one really knows, I think that does help me in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, when it prompts you in search and stuff. Right, okay. Oh, that was wrong. He jumped wrong there. Do. Right, okay. You can do this. Maybe. Confidence. Oh. I think that's right about his hat. It could be a bit more floaty, and if it's a 10-gallon hat, he should use it as a parachute. Or maybe we need that guy from Jetpack in the game Jetpack by Ultimate, and he can just jetpack across. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, thumbing up the stream would be useful as well, definitely. I do have my trolls because not everyone else sees the world quite like me. And want to bring me down, but there we go. You don't have to answer those people. You can just block them and delete them. Anyway, but any activity is good. Anything that helps in the search. Right. Oh, that bird's now there across. Right. Oh man. I wouldn't mind a big hat like that. The biggest hat I've got, I do have a fedora. That's got quite a large rim. I haven't worn that on any of the videos. I wore a black trilby. It's a wide brim trilby, but it's not classed as a fedora. But yeah, it's quite big. I will put that bird there. I thought I was going to die then. That bird is a problem. Oh, that's just unlucky, isn't it? I've done the timing right, and now that thing's going up and down. I think red people just, I don't know really. I just tend to ignore it. Oh, I should have jumped, but I didn't. How do you become a member? Well, if you're looking at the channel, you can see subscribe. There's a join button next door to it. I think you have to be on a PC though, I think. Or I think if you go to the main channel page, it will say. I think, yeah. It's next to subscribe anyway. Below the video. Do. Starts at $1.99, which is pretty dirt cheap. If you go to the second tier, $4.99, you get a shout out each week for any project that you're on. And Michael Jackson does a little dance as well if you become a member in the actual stream. Hooray! And you get to see a video of all the videos that are going up in the next week. So there you go. If you want to practice the game and be a clever clogs when I play it, yeah. Right, okay, right. Boom. Get the eggs, get the eggs, get the eggs. What else have I? I've got lined up Horace and the Spiders. I've got lined up. We can have a look at that afterwards as well. But we've been zipping through them tonight, haven't we? We've been looking at quite a lot of classics. There was a Chucky Egg 2 you might have seen. Not quite as good, although some people like it. I don't think it was a shadow on what it was. Well, the first one was for sure. Right. Ooh. Let's get that. So yeah, lots of streaming to come. There will be increased streaming now. I don't have to worry about the thing cutting out. Yeah, time does move fast, doesn't it, Rosie? And also, as well, is I presume there's been no lag whatsoever. Not even the smallest lag from YouTube side there. Which is great, isn't it? We can just concentrate on enjoying ourselves, relieving stress, and talking about the good old days. Oh, Red Dwarf, yeah. Ages ago, I think about a couple of months ago, I was going through trying to watch all the Red Dwarfs, and I was putting up pictures of it on Twitter. And I only got to the second one in series 1, and that's like I had time for other stuff. But now I've got more time on my hands potentially. I could start doing that again. I think I watched the end, which is the first one. And what was the second one? Can't remember. I think Holly had changed Rimmer's holographic haircut, so he looked like a woman. He had a big beehive. Anyway, those are the things. Yeah. Did you see the Red Dwarf? Well, it's a TV movie. Did you see that? I quite like that. They didn't do a series. They just made a 2-part movie instead, which was pretty good. But I did. It was over quite quickly. I did miss watching it every week there. Yeah. Red D. I have subscribed to quite a lot of other channels. I don't do a patron of other channels because I'm struggling financially with it, and it wouldn't make sense if someone did a super chat or paid money for me to improve the channel. It wouldn't make much sense for me to then give it to another channel. So all the money does tend to get pumped back into this. So I'm not a patron of any other channel, but I am subscribed to quite a few other ones. Don't always comment on them, but I do watch them when I have a bit of time. We're good to do a collab at some point. When I say collab, maybe sort of like, you know, those picture-in-picture when you do the podcast and all those sort of stuff. Oh, thank you. It's come up, subscriber, Incisor Boy. Thank you, Incisor Boy. Doesn't do the sound. I don't know how long that's been up, but it doesn't do the sound. But if you become a member, then it sort of like does. Right. Okay. So good. So that's the event list filled up. It does 4, I think. It does 4 in the list, and then we're there. The backwards, the cowboy episode is quite good. Yeah. Right now, let's jump across. I got a bit lost there. I was explaining stuff. Right. Come on, bird, move on, because it's time to groove on. Oh, maybe I need to get a gun or something. Oh look. Henhouse Harrow, you need to upgrade your tactics there. Tactics. Thanks, Gumdio. It's slowly getting there. It's been a long road, but it's improving. It's improved a lot very recently, so I'm hoping that it picks up quite a lot. Yeah, I don't think Bonehead. I don't think it shows on the join button because of the way Apple do it. I think they don't let the join button show. I think you have to be on a conventional PC. It does it on Android, I think, as well. But for some reason, Apple don't like it. There's something to do with their rules, so they block out the join button. But yeah, PC or Android, I think it is there. Does that count that I got the egg then? It did count that I got the egg. All the time is ticking down. Hopefully something like Manic Miner doesn't happen. Thanks, Bonehead. It is appreciated. Oh. Yeah, Jason. It's not. It doesn't show on Apple on the iPad, unfortunately. But that's not YouTube's fault. That's Apple's rules, which is a shame. Apple, eh? Apple. Ugh. Yeah. Rightio. Oh, surely I'd done that. I thought I could just drop on there. Think we need to see those spiders soon. Horace and them. How many lives we got left here? Well, few. You probably buzzed around this game quite a lot back in the day. Right, got it this time. As long as that bird doesn't come down the ladder. Bit of colour clash, and it's coming down the ladder. We knew that. You're probably right there, Rosie. Yeah, it's just a bit of coding. I mean, I read that before that they blocked it. I wouldn't allow it. Oh, I thought he was going to go right across, and I was going to get that egg up the top then. Do. Is that? I think that might be. Oh, I've got one life left. Where's it going to put me? Not back at the start. Yeah, back at the start again. Ugh. But a good game. Well worth mastering. As you can see, I'm getting better at that though as we go. Right, we're across somehow. Hey, progress. Where did I get that one? How did I get that one? Oh, we might not know now. Oh, he's got to do it all again. You nincompoop poopin'. I've said that before, and I'll probably say it again. Thanks, Red D. Thank you. Anything that helps. I mean, the videos will always be free. The main ones that come up. Live streaming will always be free. That isn't stress. But if you could spare a bit to keep the channel going, it's always really appreciated. Always really appreciated. Do. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of great streams to come now. I think we've been testing it. What we got back? Yeah, let's squeeze another game in. Let's squeeze one in. Why not? We only live once, twice, or if you're a Buddhist, loads of times. Right, Horace. Let's have a quick go of Horace and the spiders then, and it'd be nice to see that in crystal clear. And then then we'll wait a bit and do an Amiga one a bit later on. Oops, that's a good start, isn't it? Bumped right into a spider. This is by Stunt Car Racer in 1983. So lots of quite a lot of games in the early 80s. Let's get across this rope bridge. Come on, Horace. You can get across. You can get across. Uh-oh. That's it. That's cross one. Let's get to one lot of spiders at least. Yay! Right, now this should look glorious in 720p now, I'm hoping. Don't come down, oh, God, they don't really start that low down, these things. Am I going to be able to... Oh, that's a very odd strategy by those spiders. Normally they're a bit more careful on that. Yeah, you're Red D. Chaos Engine 2. It's Chaos Engine 1's where all the action is, really. I don't know what they was doing there. They went in a different direction with it, didn't they, really? HD, Horace. Hooray! Yeah. Good stuff. It's not easy being green. Should be able to take these spiders up. The most that you can get, which I think I did on another stream actually. The most spiders you can be up against is 8 spiders. Need to go around a few times. I think it's just 3 spiders first of all. The next time round it gives you 4, then immediately 5. Then you, I think you know how to count, don't you? Then it just goes gradually up. Gradually up. Come on, fix the holes, you guys. Shouldn't have done those ones in a row really, because then they've just dropped down to the previous hole. Yeah, see, I would have stamped him, but there was another spider about the place. Oh man. Here we go. Should now just be one left. God, I thought he was going to come down and kill me then. One left, so that makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, 10 spiders would be absolutely crazy, yeah. Right, come on, Horace. Here he goes. Up the top, they must go in there. Boop, boop. Right, okay. Now, that might be a bit far away for me to get it, but we'll go for it anyway. Oh, no, I need to go up and down, didn't I? Didn't see that hole in the road. Right, now, he's got no one to protect him. Here we go. Stamping glory. Horace does it again. There's quite a few Horace homebrews. If you want to check those ones out. Horace and the Robots was a nifty one. Horace and the Tower. Excellent. Oh, thank you, Smithers. There we go. There we go. Now, it should do a bit of a dance now, I'm hoping. I'm hoping if everything's come across okay. And that means we would have checked all the alerts on the new super speed. Come on. Come on up there. Come on, event list. You know you want to. There it is. Dun 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 dun. Thank you, Smithers. Really appreciated. Excellent. Thank you. And that gives me confidence to keep going, that sort of thing. So thank you. That's an event. Hooray! So you can immediately see Smithers the videos for next week if you want to after the show. Good. Right, let's get down here. Oh man. So hopefully I'm easing your stress. I think I am. You know, I suffer stress from quite a bit. Sometimes I get things out of perspective. This when the internet was taking ages to set up with no communication, I got a bit stressing. Thank you to the people on Twitter. They'll calm me down a little bit. You lose perspective when you talk to no one. That's the thing in it, really. But just talking to one other person is good. So hopefully these streams are helping you. It's never as bad as you think. I think as well, as small things happen to me as well, good or bad, and they just change my whole mood. There we go. There we go. That's life, eh? Crazy. Oh, I thought he's going to come across then. They get a bit more. They get a bit more confident the more spiders there are. Don't want that one coming down again. We're down to 2. We're down to 2. Boof. Righty-o. Righty-o. Come on, Horace. We can do this thing. So yeah, we might have to do a bit of a Horace Goes Skiing tomorrow. The main feature is going to be Daley Thompson's super test, so I'll have to get my fingers in bandages ready, and we'll pick a few other games as well. Might be a few we've already covered, might be a few different ones as well. I'll mix it up a little bit. Be good to cover a lot of the games we've already looked at in 360p now in 720 with a fresh eye point on it. It's going to be a lot more fun now, isn't it? Really, it was fun before, but it's going to be a lot more fun. Whoops, don't cut yourself off there. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It is a lovely looking game. Really well, very well designed. I think it's like loosely based, this part of it at least, on the game Panic that we covered a while ago. And Horace goes skiing. Oh, I cut myself off there, didn't I? Oh no, hang on a minute. Horace Goes Skiing, that was based on... Oh no, cool, that was close. Let's go through here. Hooray! Right, oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh my god, there's a lot of them here. Spiders everywhere. If you're an arachnophobe, this isn't a game for you. Oh dear. One less serum. Watch out. Boop, boop, boop. 16k. Yeah, I keep forgetting it is 16k. How have they animated so many things on screen at the same time with 16k? I always forget that when I play that. I just automatically think 48k. Yeah, amazing. I mean, Jetpack was 16k as well, but it wasn't doing as much as this, was it? There's no slowdown at all on it. Absolute genius. Cool. I don't like it when they're all around me like this. Right, I would like to stamp on that spider up there, but he was too heavily. Let's go for it. No, Nick, sort yourself out. Right, right, there we go. I must be able to take him out, surely. Well, that's one less. Let's get out of here. Right, okay. Right, same trap as before. So that takes us down to 3. Right, a bit more manageable when they're on 3. Is he going to go down the same hole again? Oh god, he's gone right down the bottom for some reason. What's this spider up to? Don't normally go down there. Well, if he's going down there, I'm going up here. I'm getting a bit scared now. This game, I always get a bit scared with this game. Oh! God, he could have so easily have killed me then. What's going on here, right? Ideally, let's do that. Oh, look, he stopped me from getting that fella up there. Right, go. Oh, no, that wasn't right. Right, should be easy pickings there. Ooh. Close, close, close. Is there time? No, there's no time to do that. They don't hang around fixing the web, these boys. Right, but now... Oh, look, you've messed that up, Nicky. You wasn't quick enough. Didn't really mean to go up that far. Come on, Nick. You must be able to get him. There he is. That was close, but we got there. We got there. Right, one speeder left. Or one arachnid. Oh no! Why did you do that for, Nicky? Bib bob bob. That's the noise of death, I think. We got him. We got him. Do 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 do. Right. Well, how many lives we got? We got 3 lives now. Oh, it's got caught on the back end of a spider, but they're quite big spiders. I knew a young woman that swallowed a spider. She swallowed the spider to catch a fly, I think. Don't know what happened to her. I think it was a chain of events. She then had to swallow something else to catch the spider, and then swallow something else to catch that, and then in the end it was she had to swallow an elephant or something like that. Oh, that's it. Whoa. Bip, 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 bip. So what I would say is thank you to everyone that dropped by on this stream. So it is the start of a new era. We had a bit of fun. Everything worked, so I couldn't thank that enough. A huge thank you to Smithers, who become a member, and everyone that did the super chats there, which you can see. Thank you to Stephen, who sent me a Ko-Fi quite early on in the stream there. If you're around, it's really good this evening, thank you. If you're still around about 9 to 10, well, it might go a little bit over depending, we're going to do a test stream on the Amiga, so 9 to 10. So thank you everyone again, really appreciate it. I hope I kept you entertained there. And until next time, there's no lag as well, was there, Tom? Brilliant. We're solving this thing. We're solving this thing. Until next time, then. Yeah, I just want to keep going, really. But we need a bit of a break. It went really fast. And so next time, have a great evening. Enjoy yourself. If I see you later, great. If I don't see you later, well, no problem. There's going to be a Spectrum live stream tomorrow as well. Possibly a Mega Drive one. But yeah, till next time, take great care of yourself. And I'm very fond. Goodbye.